Hey North, Pastor Jason here out in the backyard, just enjoying this beautiful weather, getting a little bit of work done, and in a few minutes going to start preparing for Good Friday services. They'll be online tonight at 7 p.m. on all the usual places: Facebook, YouTube, our church website, Roku channel, and the church app. And I hope you'll join us for those services. I have the privilege of teaching a segment of the service tonight, so I'm pretty excited about that. But my mind was wandering and thinking a little bit about the events of this day that we celebrate Good Friday and what that means to us, those of us who are Christians and believers. And was thinking of Luke chapter 23, verse 42 and 43. There it depicts the criminals on the cross next to Jesus, and the one hanging next to Jesus that acknowledges he's the Christ and says, "Please remember me today when you enter into your kingdom." And Jesus says to him, "Today you will be with me in paradise." And was talking through this scripture with my son Jack. He's 11 years old, and of course, you know, I became a Christian at a very young age, so I've heard that story a lot of times and have had a lot of years to think about it. But Jack, he's kind of new to this and starting to discover some of this on his own. And we were talking about how there's no sort of life you can live. You can't be good enough in your life to earn your way into heaven. And that's stuck out to me in looking at that passage of scripture, because that thief on the cross, I'm sure, lived a horrible life, a terrible life. I mean, if nothing else, he was a thief and he was being crucified. So obviously there were some things that were wrong there with him. But all that thief had to do was ask Jesus to forgive him, to welcome him into his kingdom, to acknowledge who he was, who Jesus was. That's all we have to do. There's nothing I can do. I can't be good enough to earn my way into heaven. The only way I get into heaven is by acknowledging that Jesus is the Christ and accepting him as my Lord. I think it's a beautiful picture of forgiveness. I think it's a beautiful picture of redemption and grace, the way Jesus welcomed that thief into his kingdom. And I think it's beautiful for us too. So today, as you ponder the events of the cross and as you prepare for our Good Friday services tonight, remember, Jesus wants to welcome you into his kingdom, and all you have to do is ask and acknowledge who he is. I invite you to worship with us tonight at 7 p.m. for our Good Friday services. Hope to see you back on Easter Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Watch it online and all the usual spots. Love you, North. Hope you have a great day. See you this evening. Bye.